Here at The Well, we believe that story is a powerful thing. And every good story has a beginning, middle, and end. Stories are full of events dealing with people and their lives, relationships, but places also have stories too. And I stand here in what we formerly called the Southtown campus. And this building is full of stories and people's lives that have been touched throughout history. But about 5 years ago, we acquired this space, and God gave it to us in a miraculous way. If you know that part of the story, you've rejoiced with us, and some of you will still hear some of that as you go through Discovery. And one of the names that was in the running back at the beginning was the name Ebenezer campus, because we stand here in the middle of a town known as Ebenezer, West Seneca.
But when they finally got here and got themselves established, they decided to name their village here Ebenezer, which comes from an Old Testament lesson. The first book of Samuel, the prophet Samuel, chapter 7:12 states, "And Samuel placed a stone between Mizpeh and Shen and called it Ebenezer," meaning, hence, hitherto has the Lord helped us. The Lord has helped us to get to this point. And so that's where the word Ebenezer came from, this Old Testament word, meaning we've made it, we've gotten here.
Bethel means house of God. So the two names have Hebrew names, and so the middle of our story is changing the name of this campus to the Ebenezer campus. As we move forward in this next direction, we want to show people that we are here on God's behalf to help them. That just the way that God showed up for the nation of Israel, the way that God shows up in our lives, that He uses you and me to love people really well. And this campus, Ebenezer campus, this name will hopefully be something that will attract people attention to it as we talk about our free store that's here, as we give away appliances and furniture and clothing, as we serve people. I know it's going to be a little bit of a transition to move from calling it a Southtown campus, but the name of this campus moving forward from now until the end of our story is going to be the Ebenezer campus.
So if you're interested in being a part of this amazing ministry that's just already impacted so many in this community and the surrounding communities, please, we're going to have a space on our app for you to fill out whether you have a need or if you're willing to volunteer for some hours in our closet, just organizing clothes, setting up shop, and really just making that a comfortable environment for people to come into. We're going to have volunteer needs for food deliveries. If that's something that your heart has, we're just going to have a general sign up that if you want notifications for needs that come in or volunteer opportunities, we're going to have all that on the app. Other than the How Can I Help ministry, we already have some other ministries on campus that are already in motion helping the community. We have great focus on the recovery community. While we have 3 Christ-centered recovery programs that meet here on campus in our fellowship hall right underneath this sanctuary. We have a garden, a community garden, that brings people together from the community into just this amazing growth that happens throughout the summer, producing amazing produce that we get to give away to our community members. And we also help out the soup kitchen down the way to disperse that out in South Buffalo. We also have a gym space that's been great in bringing in other ministries of tag football, of basketball training, and all these other Christ-centered ministries coming in just to really just produce this amazing feat of Christ's love.
My initial reaction was absolutely phenomenal. It's a perfect name, and although I have no religious background formally, I gave him my blessing for this use of this word. I think it's a perfect word for the church.